Remember last year during the start of the pandemic when everyone started panicking and buying up toilet paper for some reason? You do? Okay, great. Now picture that, except picture it with a genuinely vital commodity like gasoline, sparked by an actual shortage. And yeah, it's about as lovely as it sounds. So you've probably heard about the United States gasoline crisis over on the East Coast. But you may not know why it happened, or what the future is likely to hold as gasoline gets flowing back to gas stations again. Let's dig into it and see if we can strike some liquid gold.
3-minute flicks. Entertaining, educating, and enlightening.
So the whole ordeal started last week when a hacker group known as DarkSide hacked into the systems for the Colonial Pipeline, a petroleum pipeline that goes from Texas across the entire East Coast. Once hackers had control of the pipeline, they hijacked the systems, ceasing any and all access to the gasoline in the pipe, which is responsible for 45% of the entire East Coast fuel usage. With DarkSide in control, they began extorting Colonial for an undisclosed amount of money in exchange for them to relinquish control of the pipeline. While the exact amount isn't known, remember, we're talking about 45% of the gasoline for the entire eastern coast. They're bound to be asking for a little bit more than some pocket change. Luckily, with help from the FBI, Colonial managed to relinquish the control of the pipeline from the hackers, and they're working to reinforce the newly instated electronic equipment from future hacking attempts. With that in mind, the shortage is over and everything is all well and good, right? Well, it's a little more half and half. Similar to the toilet paper crisis, most of the shortage is being caused by the general panic and people buying up as much gasoline as possibly allowed. Panicked customers are filling up their tanks, canisters, totes, and plastic bags to the brim. On that note, please stop filling plastic bags with gasoline. It will literally burn a hole in the bag. The East Coast isn't alone in the shortage either, with people across the entire United States panic buying at their gas stations and forcing shortages and outages at gas stations despite them not previously ever actually getting gas from the Colonial Pipeline. Because, yeah. While the pipeline is being set up to resume transporting gasoline in the next few days, it's going to take a little while to replenish all of the gasoline that has been panic bought. The best thing that you can do right now is just follow officials' advice to not buy more gasoline than is necessary, and just go about business as usual. If you can manage to wait, your gas stations are pretty likely to be refilled and back to normal within a week or so, assuming that all goes well.
Three-minute flicks. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We create new videos weekly.